Just live. Mic 1.
Testing.
Mic 2.
Testing.
Mic 3.
Testing.
Mic 4.
Testing.
evening, parents, and welcome to John Winthrop Middle School.
Please stand for the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Each morning, we make announcements from the JW Morning News studio here in the library.
In addition to normal school announcements, we feature world news, weather, science news, Tuesday talks with our principals, and much more.
We hope you enjoy your evening, and now to Mr. Espinosa and Mr. Foxon for more updates.
Good evening, parents, and welcome to Back to School Night. Our goal for tonight is to have you get a feel for your child's day at JWMS and to make a connection to the staff and to the school. In order to do this, we've allotted 9 minutes per class with 3 minutes for passing. We know it's not a lot of time in each classroom, but the purpose is to be introduced to the teachers and get a glimpse of how your students spend their days. Your time in the classroom will be short, so there won't be time for individual conferences, but that can be done by calling any of the team leaders to set up a date and a time to come back.
Good evening, everyone. We do spend time and effort orienting our incoming students before starting 7th grade. I feel our efforts paid off this year as our new students arrived eager to learn and ready to go. Our staff is concerned with the well-being of every child here and do our best to support individual needs as they arise. Feel free to contact our school counselors, Mr. Gagney, 8th grade, or Mrs. Sullivan, 7th grade, for support, information, or simply to communicate concerns.
For this school year, Sue Strecker and Kim Dowie will be the JW Parent Council co-chairs. Ms. Strecker will be here tonight, and she's eager to sign you up to volunteer at one or more of our many activities. They have a sign-up sheet at the tables where the students had their schedules, where you met them on the way in. We'll also send volunteer forms home with students this week. Feel free to contact Sue or Kim if you have any questions about Parent Council. As you may know, we are lucky enough to have a critical and creative problem-solving class in our schedule to align with our district initiative. In this CCPS class, students choose personalized topics and engage in problem-solving processes. Initial focuses will be on developing growth mindset, perseverance, response to frustration, trial and error, failure as part of the learning process. Students will be critical thinkers as they question, research, analyze, evaluate, and synthesize information related to their topic. They will engage creatively as they plan, create, apply, and present solutions. Students will reflect and conference with teachers throughout the process to assess their own understanding and set goals for future learning. We're excited to be able to offer this class and look forward to students creating interesting projects and finding solutions to identified problems.
Please remind your students that we do have 2 overarching important expectations for their Chromebook use. First, Chromebooks are to be used for school purposes only. It is each student's responsibility to follow this guideline.
Secondly, as a reminder, we do require students to bring their Chromebooks to school fully charged. To do so, students should charge their Chromebook for at least 2 hours each night. This will ensure the charge will last the entire school day. We do expect students to take care of the Chromebook, and we regularly communicate those expectations. However, your help in reinforcing that Chromebooks are for school use only and ensuring a 2-hour charge each night is most helpful.
Finally, we would like to remind everyone that Kyle Fitch, our enrichment teacher, will be in room 208. Since its enrichment isn't listed on the student schedules, feel free to pop into her classroom as you travel throughout JW tonight. Kyle facilitates such subjects as math counts, mock trial, robotics, and numerous other enrichment activities.
Thank you for being here tonight. We look forward to a fantastic school year. And now back to our wonderful student leaders.
Volunteer hours. In case you haven't heard yet about the many hours our terrific JW students give to our community in the way of volunteer service, get set to be proud.
All 7th and 8th graders are encouraged to give of their time through myriad ways throughout the year. Last year, we totaled over 1,300 volunteer hours outside of school, which is indicated on the thermometer in the cafeteria lobby.
Please have your child obtain a volunteer form from the JW website or the main office to help us track their service and recognize them at our monthly meetings.
Advisory Connection Teams. Our students' Advisory Connection Teams, also known as ACT, meet every Wednesday morning for 35 minutes.
During this time, students work in small groups of approximately 12 to explore monthly thematic social lessons, do community service, promote positive school climate, and work on academic goal setting.
We introduced ACT expectations this month through group building activities and community service information. Feel free to ask your child about their ACT lesson over the course of the year and continue the conversation at home.
Thank you for coming tonight. Remember, there will be refreshments in the cafeteria after last period. We will have students in the hallways to help you get to your classes. You may now move to your Period 1 class. Thank you.